All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play the audio that Master at Work has uploaded it on his channel. So what you guys hear it basically came from Master at Work YouTube channel. So shout out to Master at Work for getting this and posting this up on YouTube. So I'm gonna let the audio play because I'm sure you guys probably already done heard it already. But after you guys listen to what he has to say, the audio, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts about this. So let's just get on with this.
I go to the shooting range and I let out my frustration and I get my demons, not demons, but I get my frustration out by pretending that I'm killing the people that fucked me over. That's one of my hobbies. That's how I'm able to cope and get through this shit. You know what I mean? Because, even though we haven't really talked about it or whatever, I really don't want to talk about it, but, just kind of, touching on what happened a few years ago, if that's the proper word. Obviously getting fucked over, getting screwed out of all that fucking money, you know what I mean? Any normal person would go fucking insane. And there's been multiple times where I'm like, you know what? I have these people's address. I have these people's phone numbers that fucked me over. Let me load up this car with a shotgun, a rifle, pistol, a few pistols. Let me make sure I'm heavily armed. You know what I mean? Got enough ammo, and let me go kill these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? They subsequently took my life away from me. Now I get to take their life away from them. But I know deep down that'll land me in fucking prison, and I'll be sentenced to death by lethal injection. So I said, okay, fuck that. We got to get creative. So I went to the range and I was all like, hey, I have a question for you guys. Am I able to shoot paper targets of actual people that have pissed me off in the past? They're like, it's kind of fucking weird and it's kind of psychopath, but there's no law that says that you can't. I'm like, okay, cool. And so what I did was I went on a few YouTube videos. I printed up, Chet Goldstein and CC Unit and Tyson, Cold Raven, and Philippe, and a few more other people, right? I printed up the papers, enlarged them really big. And so when I went to the shooting range, I would be aiming at their fucking faces. And when you see my videos on Instagram of me shooting at the range, in my mind, I'm killing those motherfuckers dead. I'm fucking assassinating their ass, bro. I'm shooting them. I'm filling they shit full of holes, dude. You know what I mean? And that's been the only way that I've known how to cope with it. I've known how to get through it, bro.
Well, very weird way to know that EDP's got a lot of weird things going inside his mind right now. Once again, EDP is pointing the finger. He's playing the blame game once again. He's sitting there blaming those guys for his downfall for losing all that money on YouTube a couple of years ago. He's still not accepting the fact that, you know what, it's really not Master at Work's fault. It's really not Cold Raven's fault. It's really not Chad Ghostin's fault. It's my fault because I did that to myself. He doesn't want to admit that. This guy is delusional. One of the most delusional YouTubers. Well, he's no longer a YouTuber, but he's one of the most delusional guy that I've ever known on the internet. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you ask for somebody at the gun range, can I print a picture out of those who screwed me over and then shoot them, use them as practice target? It wouldn't surprise me, people. It wouldn't surprise me if EDP got a picture of those guys at his house on the wall throwing darts at those guys. It would not surprise me if he's got that in his room in his house. I'm surprised he didn't even say that. I'm surprised he did not sit there and say, well, I also got their pictures inside my house. And when I feel like I look at those guys, I'll just get darts and throw it at them just to get out my anger, to let them know how much I hate them, how much they ruined my life. I was surprised he didn't put that information out there. I'm really surprised he didn't put it out there yet. Oh my God, boy. edp445, dude, you was pitiful. You was pitiful, man. You a poor excuse for a human being that I ever seen in my life, man. You'll never make that same amount of money again. Because the money that you're making is just bubblegum money. I mean, yeah, you'll probably still make money, but it won't be exactly the same amount of money that you made all them years ago on YouTube. No, you'll never see those kind of money again. Never, bro. Like I said, you might get a little money here and there. You might get $100. You might get $75. You just getting bubblegum money off that website. All that merch that you're selling, it's just bubblegum money to me. It ain't nowhere near half the money that you made 4 or 5 years ago on YouTube. And you know it. And people, EDP is doing everything, he's doing everything in his power to try to stay relevant. Because no one's not really fucking with his website like that. So what does he do? He tries to go back on TikTok. And we all know his TikTok is going to get flagged again. Because it's just kind of weird though. Because no one's not really paying attention to his website like that no more. And he knows that. Now he's doing everything he can to try to stay relevant. I think that's why he's saying all these things, to try to stay relevant. Because nobody cares what he have to say. Like, I went on his website 2 or 3 weeks ago, right, to see what this clown was up to. And he made a video of sucking his own titties. Like, what dude would record himself sucking his own titties? Like how's that entertaining? You know what I'm saying? He made videos like that, and he sees that nobody cares about the stupid stunt things that he do to himself. But no one cares about that no more, EDP. And I think you're just saying all this now is trying to stay relevant. That's why you started messing. I think that's why he's taking his chance messing with minors again, to try to stay relevant on the internet. That's the only way he can stay relevant. It's by getting caught talking to minors, or he'll talk about the allegations on what went through his mind by saying that he feel like he wants to shoot Master at Work, or he feel like he wants to shoot Cold Raven. He feel like he wants to shoot chat ghosting. You know what I'm saying? I think he's only saying all this just to try to stay relevant. Because he knows people are going to tune in on that. He knows people are going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, EDP. Your name is garbage. It is garbage. Your name is a piece of trash. Okay? I don't know why I don't know who's that person that got the audio, but they definitely screwed you over. I don't know if that was part of the interview that that person did, but I don't know if that was a friend of yours that they really screwed you over. Like, I don't understand why this dude think everybody on the internet is his friend. Like, nobody likes you on the internet, bro. The only people that likes you is your 12-year-old stupid little goof fans out there, or you might have some adults out there that probably still support you and still find you entertaining and say, oh, EDP sounds like a cool guy and everything like that. Them like the only fans you still have, but let's face it, dude. How many times you gonna keep going down this road, bro? Everybody on the internet is out to get you, bro. Everybody is out to make a name for themselves by getting you to slip up. That's why that little 15-year-old girl set you up. That's why she said what she said. You know? I just don't understand that, bro. He's talking about wanting to go after Master at Work. He's talking about, well, I know it's gonna lead me into prison and everything like that. Or I got these guys' address and this and that. You ain't did nothing. You ain't gonna pull up on Master at Work. You ain't gonna pull up on Cold Raven. You ain't gonna pull up to none of those guys. If those guys was neighbors, if Cold Raven and Master at Work and Chat Ghosting, if they stayed in your neighborhood, you ain't gonna do jack, bro. But have the police by you and probably take those guys to court and sue those guys. That's what you're gonna do. Because I really don't think you have it in you to shoot them. I really don't think you have it in you to kill anybody. I mean, real men don't show guns on the internet. You're already showing off your guns and everything like that. But, real men don't show guns. Because some people that's got guns, there's nothing wrong having a gun to try to protect yourself and your family. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong having a gun for that. But who are you going to protect? There's nobody there for you to protect. You have no family. You got your dad, you got your sister, whatever like that. But you live alone, bro. You live a home. You're home alone. Ain't nobody thinking about you, EDP. Ain't nobody thinking about breaking in your house and stealing your stuff. Like, what they gonna find inside your house? Nothing. You're a broke dude. You're broke as fuck, and you're lazy. You don't want to go out and work. That's why you mad, because you got to go out and go work again, because the money that you was making on the internet is gone. So you might as well get over that, bro. Get a life, EDP. Get a life, and stop talking about the money that you lost on the internet. Okay, get a life, nigga. Go out and work. Earn your own money. It's good to get out the house anyway. It's good to get up out the house, but you're one of these lazy people who just rather just sit in the house all day, which is your business. You're a grown man. You can do what you want to do. But me personally, I can't sit around the house all goddamn day. Even though it's easy money, I get it. It's easy money. A lot of people rather stay home and make money. That's their choice. But me, I can't stay in the house. I gotta get out, man, get some fresh air. Cause staying home all day, 24/7, that shit would drive me mad. I don't know how you people deal with that. For those who just stay home and don't do nothing and just make money off the internet, like, I don't know, I can't live my life like that. I gotta go out and get some fucking fresh air. You feel me? I can't stay cooped up in the house all the time. That would just drive me nuts. But you, EDP, I don't know what else to say about you. You get what you deserve. You got what you deserve. I don't understand why you just don't want to accept that you fucked up. You screwed up. You fucked up. Deep down inside your pathetic soul, EDP, you fucked up. You did. But you just don't want to admit it. You just don't want to take responsibility like a man. That's why I say you're not a man, bro. You're a coward. Because I know last month you ran from an interview. Because I forgot what that black dude name was, though. But that black dude that was going to interview you, he was a big time YouTuber. Remember last month you ran from an interview? And then you switched up on him and you wanted to charge him and everything like that. Nah, bro. You had your chance to clear your name right there. And he was a big YouTuber. So what was your excuse not going to him? What was your excuse not going on his live stream? You ducked him because you knew he was going to own your ass. You knew he was going to humiliate you. See, EDP only talked to those that he probably knew when he was a YouTuber. Like I said, some of these people that interview EDP, not all of them, but some of the people that interview EDP, they probably known him. You know what I'm saying? They might have known each other a while back and everything like that. I'm trying to think what that little young kid was that interviewed EDP. Because we already know that was a lame interview right there. That interview was lame. But EDP, he knows which interview to go to and he knows which interview not to go to. And that dude, he was a big time YouTuber. And you had your chance to clear your name right there, but you ran from him. And you just using that money as an excuse. You use that money shit as an excuse. When you gonna ever learn, bro? You don't want nobody putting your shit out there, but yet you trust these people on there. If I was in your position, I wouldn't even be trying to talk to nobody. I wouldn't even be trying to message nobody. I wouldn't even be trying to voice message nobody. If I was in your position, I wouldn't message nobody. I wouldn't even voice message nobody. I wouldn't even get comfortable talking to nobody. I'd be like, nope, I'm not doing no interview. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just staying to myself. But you have a hard time staying to yourself. And you know what? This addiction on the internet is your downfall. And you talking about these guys ruin your life and everything like that. EDP, I said this before. You the one that told everybody your real name on the internet, remember? You told everybody what your real name was. I'm talking about way before you got busted as a pedophile. You the one came on the internet and told everybody your first and last and middle name and give it out and trusted people, gave people your phone number and everything like that. See, you got too comfortable on the internet. You got way too comfortable on the internet. And then when you finally got busted and got exposed for what you did, you can't take the heat. So that's the thing about EDP. It's okay for him to go at people, but when someone come at him, he wants to get all scared and want to press charges and do all that type of stuff. Like he trying to say it's okay for him to talk trash to other people, but they can't do it back to him. Like, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Take the L, EDP. Go ahead and take the L. It is what it is. So take the L. You come on here and you whine about this and whine about that. Like, bro, just shut up already, man. Shut up already and get a freaking life. Okay? You've been exposed, so live with it. There ain't no coming back of that. There's no coming back. You took that path. You took that path. So live with it. It is what it is. You can't reverse it. You could come on here and you can make a 30-minute, 40-minute video crying your eyes out, begging all of us for forgiveness. Not happening. Because there is no cure of curing pedos like you. There's no cure for y'all. And like I said in my last video, the best thing for guys like you, EDP, pedophiles like you, is to be executed. Y'all better off being executed by the law, because there's nothing to save you people. There's no saving people like you. Because once a pedo is always a pedo, like they say. Once a pedo, always a pedo. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Once a pedo, always a pedo. And you're going to always be one, EDP. How old are you? Like 31, 32? Bro, this is, like I said in my last video, this is going to follow you all the way until you're an old man. As long as you're on the internet, it's going to keep right on following you. So you will be remembered as a pedo on the internet. That's going to be your legacy. Sure, people are going to look back and say EDP had a good YouTube career by, talking about football and raging and having people laugh about the egos. Sure, people will look back and talk about that part, but they're only going to talk about your downfall, and you being a pedophile is part of your legacy. And that's just something that you're going to have a very hard time washing off your hands. And it's still on your hands. It's unwashable. You can't wash it off your hand. It's permanent. And when you'll accept that, it is what it is.